Hey guys, it's Vault again, and today I'm going to show you the comp that got me to rank 8 in Go Battle League. Alright, so here on the left, this is the comp I'm using, as I've used in the past couple videos. Shiftry, Ramble, and Melmetal. And as you can see, he first comes out with Manatine. And I know my Shiftry is going to be effective against the Manatine. Right here I decide to block because I'm not quite sure what his other people are. And unfortunately I hit my Leaf Blade right as he swaps to his Registeel, knowing it's not going to be effective. But I'm just going to keep him in and then use my Foul Play to see if he realizes that I have 2 moves on my Shiftry. And he does not block, which is good. And I'm just going to block once again because I know that he still has his Manatine up and I want to keep my Manatine alive. Or I want to keep my Shiftry alive. And right here I swapped to my Melmetal because I saw I used Flash Cannon. And Flash Cannon isn't going to do that much damage to me. Right there's a little bit of a visual bug, but he does block. And he uses Flash Cannon again. And I'm going to hit my Superpower once again. The reason why I'm using Superpower over Rock Slide is because fighting is super effective on Registeel. He gets his attack once again, and I'm perfectly fine with that killing me. And I go back to my Shiftry, and I use Foul Play. And that's going to do a good bit of damage. It's going to eliminate him. And his last one's Altaria, and I immediately swapped to my Grand Bull because I know my Grand Bull is super effective against Flying and Dragon. So and he swaps again, and that's not really a good swap anyway because my Grand Bull does do a good bit of damage to his Manatine as well. And I could have used my attack, but I wasn't going to. And right here I use Foul Play. Or actually I use Leaf Blade. Knowing it's not going to be effective, but I'm just trying to farm him down as much as possible. And I get my Foul Play once again. And that's just going to be enough to win that match right there. Alright, here in the next matchup, we're facing Luz. And I'm going to come out with my Shiftry, and she's going to come out with a Whiscash. And I know that she has to swap because my Leaf Blade is going to deal super effective if she does not block. And I do deal my Leaf Blade and is super effective against her. There was a little bit of a buffer in my video right there. And then I do Leaf Blade again, and once again there's going to be a buffer, but she does not decide to block once again. I'm not sure why. And I'm going to use my Leaf Blade once again since it dealt super effective. And I'm just going to block, just because I basically already know that I've won this match. And they pull out a Shiftry as well. And even though it's not effective, it still does a lot of damage. And I get my attack once again. And you can just see from this game right here on how strong Shiftry is. Just showing that basically my Shiftry has wiped out all 3 of them. And at this point, it looks like she's given up. And I'm just going to use my last attack right here, and I'm going to secure the win. So, as you can see, Shiftry is very good against water and is just really strong. In our next matchup, we're facing Aerial And I come out with Shiftry, and once again, there's another Whiscash that comes out first. And I know that they have to swap first, and she does. And she pulls out Altaria, which is also very good for me because I have my Grand Bull. And I'm not going to block right here. I assume that she had Sky Attack, but she has Dragon Pulse, which is even better for me because it does less damage on my Grand Bull. And then she pulls out an Azumarill. And basically at this point, I already know I've won the match just because the last two are water type and I still have my shields. Right here, I'm not going to block just because I want my Shiftry to do all the work. And I already immediately come out with my Leaf Blade from what I've charged up right before I swapped. And right here, I still have both my shields and she has none of them. So, like I've already said, it is going to be a secured win on my part. And I'm just going to continue to deal super effective to the Azumarill and the Whiscash. I'm just going to block right here so I can keep my Shiftry alive, and also because that Ice Attack is going to deal super effective on me. And his last person is Whiscash, and my Leaf Blade is going to one-shot his Whiscash. And that's how I secure the win on that one right there. Here on our next match, we're facing Red Heron. I come out with Shiftry, and once again, 3 matches in a row, they come out with a Whiscash first. And my Leaf Blade and it's going to do, once again, super effective. And then Altaria. What I've been seeing a lot too is it's a water type first, and then it's their Altaria second, which is perfect for my counters. And I'm not going to block right here because I know Sky Attack's not going to deal a lot of damage. And at this point, I already know I've won the game. And once again, as the same exact comp in the last match, it is Whiscash, Azumarill, Altaria. So that's good for me. Yep. So just showing in my comp right here, it just shows how strong Shiftry is, because a lot of people in the meta right now are using Azumarill and Whiscash, and then you may see a Swampert here and there, but Shiftry is very good against the water because of how fast it charges up and gets its Leaf Blade, and it just burns their shield. See, as you can see here, I still have 1 shield left and they have none, just because my charge time on my Shiftry, and I've already won that game right there. So very easy. And here to our last match. Alright, here for our last matchup. Once again, I come out with my Shiftry and they come out with a Roselia. So this is a matchup that I really don't want to have off the beginning of the game, just because I know Roselia is going to deal a good bit of damage to my Shiftry. But I get my foul play before they get their attack, and they do not block, which is good for me. And I'm just able to farm them down right before they get their attack off, which is very good. I see they come out with the Altaria and I instantly swap because I know my Grand Bull is going to deal super effective against their Altaria. And I do not block right there. But I see they come out with their Whiscash, which is their last person, and I'm going to block just because I want to keep, I just want to get my attack off on my Grand Bull just to make them burn shields, and also because Grand Bull does like okay damage against a Whiscash. And I'm able to eliminate him right there before he gets his move off. And his last person is Altaria. And I get my attack off once again. And I'm going to pull out my Melmetal right here, which is the first time you've seen my Melmetal in a long time, just because I've been destroying these people. And I'm just going to let him, well, I have no shields, but I know Sky Attack's not going to one-shot my Melmetal. And then I just get Rock Slide, and that deals super effective to his Altaria. And yep, we just won that set 5-0. And this is also going to get me to rank 8. Unfortunately, the clip of me collecting got corrupted, but as you can see right here, I'm rank 8. So thank you guys for watching.